I feel like I've been filming this series for like ever, because I have. Hey everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to Book It, and today we are going to be talking about the last book in the original Twilight series, which is Breaking Dawn. Now there are still books after this, like the short Second Life of Bree Tanner, and then the spinoff that was Life and Death, which is like Twilight but different, kind of, and the Midnight Sun. But this one, yes, also Christmas. This is a Christmas one. Anyway, this is the last book of the series, probably the second best book in my opinion, just because it ties everything up together really nicely, and there's still some suspense, even though like with the storyline of Bella wanting to be a vampire now has reached its end, right? So we do start them in the finishing high school. They're engaged. They want to get married because they're going to go to school in Alaska, or that's what they're going to tell people. No, they're going to disappear and become vampires and then show back up in Forks in about 75 years. This is when they want to get their little wedding. Bella ends up getting pregnant, which is like super bizarre because you can't get pregnant as a vampire, but I'm going to ignore that completely. So now the entire family doesn't know what to do. They're worrying about like the Volturi, what's going to happen, because basically she gets pregnant like before they become vampires, and then she starts like dying, and then they have to make her a vampire because she's going to die and he doesn't want to live without her. So they get the wolves to basically come to their side, and then they're basically going to have to go head-to-head with the Volturi, because the Volturi want to kill the child. They think that she created a monster because she grows extremely fast. She's half vampire, half human, so it's kind of like confusing. But they're like, no, that's not, like, my child is, like, we can work with it. Like, we'll make sure she doesn't hurt anybody, blah, blah. She's not going to out the vampire secret. So they basically have to, like, a big fight, right? Volturi get all of their people, and then the Cullens start rounding up anyone they can. Alice and Jasper disappear into the wind. They're trying to find people. Carlisle's calling all his friends. The wolves are on their side. Basically, it's like a huge, big, like... Also, during this time, Jacob imprints on the daughter, on Renesmee, which is so funny to me because, like, it's just so creepy. Yeah. So, this book basically ends with the humongous fight scene of them, like, trying to figure out, like, what to do with Renesmee. And they basically show, like, Renesmee's not bad. She's good. We'll take care of her, whatever. I'm not going to go into the entire plot of the book. As you can see, it's kind of a thick one. Also, most people know the story by now. Overall, I think this book is really funny because first off, I love the idea of a wolf falling in love with like this half vampire girl and imprinting on her. Like, that's so wild to me. If you ever saw the movie, this child Renesmee looks so like creepy and bizarre because she's like AI. Yeah. So whenever I read it, I just picture the AI baby, which is like, so, I don't know. It's just so funny to me. I like that it wraps up the story very nicely. We do get to see Charlie again in this book because we are Team Charlie over here. Screw Jacob, screw Edward. We are Team Charlie. He does have like a realization that Bella is a vampire. He doesn't really know the correct term. He finds out that Jacob is a werewolf. Basically because Jacob stripped down in front of him and showed him. And so he's kind of like caught up, but he's like, I'm just going to stay on the outside, which we love. So shout out Charlie, big guy. I feel like if he would have known about the war, he would have gone to war with them, but he didn't because they did not tell him. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's on my book. If it's like a marker or if it's mold. That's a marker. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost had a panic because I don't want to put this back on my shelf if there's mold on it. But yes, overall, Breaking Dawn. Sorry, I'm like Breaking Dawn. I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's a really good book. It's obviously not my favorite. Eclipse is my favorite, but this is probably my second favorite. If I had to rank them, it would go Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, Twilight, New Moon. I really didn't like New Moon that much, but yes, overall, big series that we finally finished just in time for the new year, which is so exciting. But yes, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or want to know any of my other opinions, go ahead and watch all the other videos before this, because this is the last one, and then we're gonna do the 3 videos of like the spin-offs. But yes, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, like and subscribe to help you guys so much more than you can possibly think. And until next time, bye!